Welcome back, Ninja Peeps. It's Fallout 4 with Reality's Mark. At the end of the last episode, we started this mysterious mystery in Vault 118. It's robots with human brains in them, robot brains. Someone's been murdered and we're trying to figure out who. Hello, Nick. So let's keep on with it. We just finished questioning old mate over here and we'd ransacked the dead person's room. So let's go over here and see what's on this side. What's this? Security.
Protect and serve.
Legendary protection watcher. Cool beans, bro. Okay, well, we don't want to go in there. And concierge. Oh, we'll go there in a minute. Let's go over here and check out these rooms. Curio door. What are you doing in here?
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you in the forte at the arts? Does that cruel news call you to her entrapping bosom?
No, not really.
It's okay. I've gone to a few museums.
Museums? I am talking about arts. Arts, the jubilant ecstasy of the soul made material. You cannot compare that. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
Right.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
There's trees
It
in
looks
space.
like trees in space. Maybe it's about the struggle to maintain life adrift in an empty void.
Intriguing. What if
Okay,
hosts
succeeded on that one too.
Futurist interpretation. All meaning is contained in the struggle for life to continue. We must ascend.
Oh, we got to ascend. Does he mean that literally or just up the stairs? I think he means up the stairs. How's he doing that so well on those tracks?
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
Yes, it certainly is cute, isn't it? Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man?
Not much.
Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
No, I'm
Did you
here to
have
ask you
any
your thoughts on the case.
thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather
that's
dramatic
graphic.
fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. So I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Maybe I will.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The
Oh,
others do not
inspiration,
like
I'm
to
sure.
think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus' torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can in the time that I have.
Whoa,
It
paintings
sounds
of all
like
these-
you've done a lot of
that's-
paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is
Suddenly
a very
the
singular
electricity got really
creature,
loud.
detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
The time, probably several hundred years, I'd imagine,
You're
since
still
you're in a
love
robot
with
body.
Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
A brute actor.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Excellent.
Never
Alright.
mind.
Alright. So we talked to the artsy fartsy. That was terrible. I shouldn't have said that. That was really bad. As a designer, that's insulting to artists and designers, and I apologize. Something wrong with this room, blokes. There's nobody living in this one.
Hey, you trying to get us in trouble?
Shh! Don't watch, Nick. Don't watch. What's around the back here? Ooh, these are showers. Why would there be showers out here? Ah, because the beach. This is the beach. Turn that noise off.
You
Well,
think
now,
anyone actually
that
felt
isn't
like
the
they were at the
brave
beach in
detective.
here?
I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
Oh, really?
Thanks, I suppose. I had some questions.
Love how he's
Okay.
so uncomfortable.
Surely you'd prefer to hear some tales from my storied acting career rather than talk about some dreadful murder.
Nope, no, I'd love to talk about the murder.
Can you answer some questions?
Perhaps if we were better acquainted, I'd be willing to share what I know. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Do I really have to?
All right.
Yeah,
Did you
okay,
know
let's
that
listen.
I was supposed to star in Love Set Sail? The only reason that bitch Vera got the part is because her uncle was the producer. Did you need something else?
Tell me about yourself.
My favorite subject. Simply put, darling, I'm the greatest actress in the world. When this international scuffle blows over, I shall return to the silver screen and lead the world to a new golden age of cinema. Did you need something else?
I found Keith's baseball bat at the scene of the murder. Any thoughts on how it got there?
I don't know, detective. I can't really imagine Keith killing Ezra. Did you need something else?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, detective. She had apparently gone to the overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But,
Oh, horrible
and this is
disrepair.
where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
A few dozen years.
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that?
Lol.
We were rehearsing.
Few dozen
Gotta stay
years.
sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Languishing from my inattention? Wop, wop, wop. Drink the water. Let's get some help.
Detective, here for my acting stories, I assume.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just
Okay,
comes
that was unexpected.
naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Absolutely, all about the salacious story.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I'm sorry, sweet nothings in my ear? What?
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear
Oh,
some of my stories, Detective?
No, let's go
Why
on a
don't we
date.
grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
You're sweet, Detective.
Aww.
But it wouldn't be fair to Keith. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
No, I'm
Not
good, thank
right
you.
now.
I'll be around, languishing
Wow.
from your inattention.
Sound a bit like Catwoman or Poison Ivy from Batman. Okay, so more showers that are unnecessary around here. That's all good. Cool. That one unexpected. Is there anything in here? No, okay.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for
Hello,
excitement.
Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers.
Oh, there's a cat.
died
Hello,
last
cat.
month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh,
Sure made a mess of
course.
this place, didn't they?
silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh God, not this again.
Missy 1, Missy
Last month they
2.
were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will. So he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Have fun, dear.
Whatever.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the
Detective, did
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. Not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Not really, no, but I'm gonna ask you some questions anyway. Oops, just dropped my head.
Tell me about your research.
Well,
Idiot.
I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning. The voice modulator seems to have some minor issues interfacing with the neural matrix, which can add some moodiness. But that's easily solved with regular tune-ups. Was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. but Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really.
Not much
I
of a husband
tried
if
to
you
let
weren't listening to
her
your wife
handle
when she's
all the
talking, bruh.
money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Yep.
Robo-brains have a voice modulator. Tell me about that.
That's what allows us to recreate our original voices. They can mimic any normal human voice, actually. I've speculated for some time that the issues we had with our recruited subjects is due to the brain attempting to preserve a sense of self. Maintaining our original voices helps reinforce the neural network, sort of like playing music for an Alzheimer patient. Oh, was there something
An
else,
Alzheimer patient.
Detective?
What
are your thoughts on the
have
case,
any
bruh?
Thoughts about the murder?
Wow.
Well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
No.
Never mind.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then.
I'm gonna talk to this other one right here.
Hello,
Hey, you.
Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yeah. I do. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
You think so, eh? You think that they're always
Never
the ones
mind.
about the violence,
Good luck
eh?
catching
Okay.
the murderer, Detective.
Oh, just little dead cats in jars on the thing. Where's the other cat gone? Hey, cat. What's the matter? You don't like the robots? They make you scared? Feet are all weird. Let's go and do some things. Hang on. Have I even got this quest active? I don't have it active, because idiot. Okay, tab. I'm trying to press M to get out of the map. That's not good. Okay, back to the main room. Ship. Ah, that's right. I've got to go up to the overseer's office. Nope. Here we go. Gonna go find out what they found in the overseer's office. Dude, you're deadbeat. Working yourself to death, have you? Sorry, that was a terrible joke. I apologize. That was really bad. Mentats. Let's take the
Don't
alarm
make
clock.
them like we used to.
That's because they don't make them anymore. Oh yeah, look at that. Overseer, you can see all the way into the parlor. Dude. You look like you got shot in the backside. Alright, let's have a look at the terminal. Let's see what's on it. Let's play the tape. No, play the tape. Just take the tape. Inventory. No, inventory. Miscellaneous overseas tape. Whoop, there it is. Overseas. Nope. Ah, there we are.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Quite possibly he was. Alright, so let's go downstairs and see what's happening. Yeah, hang on, what am I accusing? Investigate.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
I did. No, I'm not accusing you.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
No. He's too much of a coward. He gets all flustered when he's nervous, so I think he would have told me the truth if it was right. Aside from the fact it's his baseball bat, I think someone put it there. The money's been embezzled. Like, there's no money in the safe. It's all gone. It's literally gone. Old mate here didn't hear nothing.
Hello again. Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Strangely?
That's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I'd like to hear more about your research.
I'm afraid that's really all I should say about it. I mean, it is still classified, but I wanted to help with the investigation. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
No.
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
No, he created the rubber band, so I very highly doubt he would have murdered one. Already investigated old mate here.
Hello, Detective. Here to broaden your mind for artistic inspiration?
No.
Never mind.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yep.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective. Hello, Detective.
You.
Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
No.
Ezra? You're alive.
Well, congratulations on catching up, Detective. Yes, I've been masquerading as Juliana for some time now.
What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Bloke, the getting rich is cool and all, but, you know, there's nowhere to spend the money.
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with swiftly. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape.
Well, how is this going to go down?
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Hey, let me ask you.
Nick, you Dude. Whoa.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Whew.
Yeah, you do
Thanks. What'd I miss?
that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except for this crazy dude. Hello, kitty. Can I shoot you? I don't want to shoot you. I like cats. I'm not going to shoot you.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He attacked me.
He attacked me, but it's over now. Your residents are safe.
There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Really? You couldn't have done it without me? That seems a bit harsh. Or wrong. Level up! Woo! Leveled up, guys. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so we'll do the level up at the beginning of the next episode. For now, this is it for today. We've solved the mystery. We've defeated the criminal. So, thank you for watching. If you like this episode, smash that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at realitysmark, and we'll see you next video. Goodbye.